Okay, so now we're gonna do a multiple single braid hairstyle. And it's for more mature, a little bit older girls, and also for formal occasions. So first what we're gonna do is put Laura's hair into a ponytail in the back. Okay, and I'm gonna grab just a neutral colored hairband, a little bit lighter because her hair is light, and a comb, and pull her hair back into a regular ponytail in the back. And this combines ponytail and small little braids, and you can go as tiny as you want. Okay, smooth out all the bumps. Okay. Smooth out all the little bumps, and I'm going to go ahead and put this into a ponytail. And this works really good. The longer the hair, the better, the more elegant it will look. So we're just going to go around a couple times. Now if you have thinner hair and your hair is loose in the ponytail, then just use a second hair tie and it'll tighten it up for you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do several smaller individual braids in the ponytail. And I'm just going to grab a couple hair ties here, stick them on my fingers so that we have them. And you can go as small as you want. I've done different hairstyles on myself and other folks that had about 40 braids out of this much hair. Of course, that takes quite a while, so we're not going to do 40, but we'll do a few so you get the idea. So I'm just going to take any section anywhere, it doesn't matter, real simple, and then we're just going to do the simple 3-strand braid. And we're going to divide it up evenly. You want to make sure you grab sections of hair that are the same length. So if you have different length hair, you want to kind of section out your ponytails a little bit. So you can see that there's a little bit of layer here and there. And if not, that's fine too. You don't have to be 100% precise to get the attractive look that we're looking at. So we're going to quickly braid up this one. And this, like I said, the smaller you go, the more elegant it looks. And if you're going to do 40 braids, you're going to be sitting there for at least a good half hour to an hour just braiding up little braids. And again, you just find something that you like to watch or do or listen to and do up all the little braids. So we're going to do about 4 of these, 4 or 5 little braids. And if little hairs are coming out of some of them, don't worry about it. Keep going as long as the braid comes out stable. So now I'm getting a little too many, so now we're going to close off the braid because we're going to end up tucking all of these under. Okay, so there's 2. We'll do 3 more so you get the effect. Divide the hair into 3 strands, side over the center, outside over the center. And again, you can do these as tight as you want or as loose as you want. Just depends on what type of effect you're going for. Go, so you get the idea. And because of the hair, if you look at the hair, it's kind of layered all the way down. So what we're going to want to do is make sure that we section the longer hair together and the shorter hair together. So I'm going to pull it right about there. Again, it's not an exact science. It's all on just making sense with the hair so that the braid ends up as even as possible on the bottom. And if you get little hairs stuck here and there, don't worry about it. They will all camouflage in. It's real simple. Just several simple single braids. And we're gonna make it look like a very complicated hairstyle. Very sophisticated. Take and tie this off. Okay, and then we're gonna do our last one, so I'm making sure I get all the little hairs in there. Divide it into 3 sections. Outside into the center. Just lots of practice on single braids. And once you get going, it goes quite quickly. And so as you finish up the last braid, you want to kind of look at all the different length braids that you have, because the shortest one you want to use to provide a nice covering for the hairband. Okay, so now we've got all of our little braids. We've got all of our little braids. We're going to find the smallest one, and we're going to just take a couple small bobby pins and tie it off. So we're going to pick this one. Okay, so we're going to take this braid, wrap it around all of the braids underneath, over the top, and you can see how it gives it a nice covering. So we're going to take this one, bobby pin it. Bobby pin that braid right there. Okay, we're just going to tuck it in, just like so. And we're going to take a second one and create an X with the bobby pins as much as possible so that it stays mounted. Okay, we're not going to worry about this so much right now because we're going to cover it up. So then we're going to take the braids just like this, and we're going to fold them over, fold them under. And if you have a lot of long hair, you're going to fold this in half too. This is only with long hair. Otherwise, you can just fold it right up under. So we're going to take this, fold it under, and grab a hair clip. Now, if you have little hairs sticking out, that's okay. Just tuck them in and try to get them stuck in the clip. And if not to worry. We can always tuck them in with some bobby pins. So we've got our hair tucked under. You can see what we're doing here. We're going to go for. So I'm going to show you that one more time. You're going to take the hair, fold it once because it's extra long, and we've got a lot of loose hair. Extra long. We're going to fold it once. And then we're going to take this, get them all tucked in there. I'm going to take this and flip it under. Tuck in the little hairs. Take a clip. You can use a fancy clip that's more camouflage, maybe more little lighter colored like the hair. And we're going to stick it in clip it so that we get all the braids, all the loose hairs stuck in there. Oops, one of them fell out, so let's try that again. Let's try that one more time. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna try that again. Her hair is so slippery. If it was a little dirty, it would work. All right, so we flip it under, flip it in half, we flip it under. Make sure you clip all the braids. And it's a little tricky because you've got to make sure you don't connect any of the braids with the hair clip. Okay, and we've got a little bit of hair sticking out here, so we're gonna just grab a couple hairpins and tuck it in.